In a busy little town, tucked between crowded streets and laughter-filled cafes, a small wooden sign hung in a shop window. It read, "Puppies for sale." That simple phrase held the power to stop a young boy named Billy in his tracks. His heart, open and tender, beat faster at the thought of meeting a furry friend. He stepped into the shop with wide eyes and a pocket full of hope. "How much for the puppies?" Billy asked, barely above a whisper. The shop owner, Mr. Henderson, smiled warmly. "They range from $30 to $50, son." Billy looked down, shyly pulling out coins from his pocket. "I only have $2.37, he said. "But can I still see them?" Mr. Henderson nodded and whistled gently. A group of playful puppies scampered out, tails wagging and full of life. But Billy's eyes locked onto one in particular, a small pup who limped behind the rest, its back leg dragging slightly. "What's wrong with that one?" Billy asked. "That little fellow was born with a weak hip," the man said softly. "He'll always walk a bit differently." "That's the one I want," Billy said firmly. Mr. Henderson hesitated. "Son, you don't need to pay for him." But Billy shook his head, his voice steady. "No, sir. I want to pay full price. Here's my $2.37, and I'll bring you 50 cents every month until he's all mine." The man was speechless. "But why this one?" he asked. Billy lifted his pant leg, revealing a metal brace. "Because I don't run so well myself," he whispered. In that moment, the room was silent, filled not with words, but with something deeper, understanding. Mr. Henderson's eyes softened. He had just witnessed the most powerful kind of love. Not the love that seeks perfection, but the one that embraces imperfections. Billy didn't choose the strongest or the cutest. He chose the one that needed him most because he understood. We live in a world obsessed with appearances. Filters. Perfection. But Billy and his pup remind us that real beauty lives in the broken parts, in shared struggles, in the quiet empathy that says, "I see you." They didn't need to fit in, they chose to stand out, together. Imperfect. And unstoppable. So maybe, just maybe, your scars are the reason someone will love you most. Because the most powerful connections aren't built on symmetry, they're built on truth. On shared pain. On being seen and accepted just as you are. That's where magic lives. Remember this, you weren't born to be perfect. You were born to be real. To love without conditions. To rise even when it's hard. Like Billy. Like that little pup. Because sometimes, it takes broken legs to teach the world how to walk with heart.